Hi, my name is Gila. I'm a composer originally from England, and now I live in Israel with my husband and 2 cats. Some 13 years ago now, I had the most incredible experience of my life, just below the very holiest Jewish site of all, the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, where, as the culmination of an unexpected spiritual journey, God revealed something of his infinite presence and love to me. The Temple Mount is the site of the Jewish temples, where the third temple will be built as a house of prayer for all peoples, as Isaiah prophesied, and a place where I and other Jews feel a growing and pressing need to pray and worship the one creator of us all, as is our right under both international and Israeli law protecting human rights. Now, in the 9 days, in the run-up to the saddest time in the Jewish calendar, when we fast for 24 hours to commemorate the destruction of our temples, I feel so strongly complete outrage at our government and police who still refuse to respect our rights to pray there. The pain is acute, the anger very real. And yet the Israeli government has caved into ridiculous demands from Muslims to remove metal detectors which are needed to prevent weapons from being taken onto the holy site and to protect life. Our government cravenly continues to give in to ridiculous demands from Muslims that somehow our peaceful prayers as Jews are unacceptable on what is actually the very holiest Jewish site of all. Imagine, if you will, if Muslims were prevented from praying openly at the Kaaba in Mecca, if Muslims did not control their own holiest site. That situation would be no less absurd than the current totally unacceptable and an outrageous status quo for Jews, and also other non-Muslims who love the God of Abraham, Isaac and Israel, on the Temple Mount. I certainly wouldn't advocate violence, and like sadly some of our Muslim friends, with their appalling bullying threats against us and our rights on our very holiest site. But the situation cannot continue as it is. God is calling us back to the Temple Mount. Of this I have no doubt whatsoever. And as I know from personal experience, you can fight our Creator all you like, but you cannot overcome him, and his will prevail. While of course I respect the rights of Jews who still feel uneasy about ascending the Temple Mount because without the ashes of the red heifer, we should not walk anywhere where the temple stood. In fact, there's no real problem halakhically, thanks to measurements given in the Talmud, if you avoid the whole platform around the Dome of the Rock and keep to the path on the east side, properly prepared with a mikveh, of course, and without leather shoes. The Temple Mount is huge. It really is, and there is plenty of room for all, whatever their ethnicity or religion. So all those who feel the pain, the outrage of our continued oppression on the very holiest Jewish site of all, towards which Jews have always prayed, please stand up, speak out, write letters, and keep on pushing for our totally reasonable rights to pray peacefully, openly, 24/7 on the Temple Mount, to be respected